With strings live, low 808 rumble.
They don't wear masks, they wear tailored lies. Power stitched in silk, the voice of a god. Villain in a suit, smiling for the press. Gold-plated truth, but the lie's expensive. Money as a weapon, silence is the method. Shake your hand clean while they move so reckless. Villain in a suit, pen heavier than guns. Sign a dotted line, whole city come undone. Champagne, villains toast while the poor man starve. Play chess with lives from a marble yard. Cufflinks shining but the soul stay rotten. Shake hands quick while the rights get forgotten. Campaign funded by corporate kings. Strings get pulled to the puppet strings. Tax break blessings for billionaire friends. Cut school budgets, call it dividends. Smiles in debates, polished and neat. While lobbyists whisper the laws they tweak. They don't kick doors, they foreclose homes. Evict whole blocks from executive phones. War profitable, peace inconvenient. Conflict shares rise, death convenient. Suit so sharp but the conscience dull. Sign one paper, feel graceful. Power don't shout at whisper and grin. Evil look clean when it dressed to win. Marble floors but the blood run deep. Deals in daylight, corruption cheap. Villain in a suit, smiling for the press. Gold-plated truth, but the lie's expensive. Money is a weapon, silence is the method. Shake your hand clean while they move so reckless. Villain in a suit, pen heavier than guns. Sign a dotted line, whole city come undone. Champagne, villains toast while the poor man starve. Play chess with lives from a marble yard. They weaponize currency, freeze out dissent. Criminalize struggle, call it prevent. Media trained to protect the throne. Truth get buried in corporate tone. President pose with a flag in back while policies quietly tighten the trap. Regulations bent like knees in prayer, but prayer won't stop what money declare. They buy a whole narrative shaped in a bay, turn fear into votes, divide by hate. Boardroom villains don't raise their voice, they just fund both sides and control the choice. Silk tie rap like a quiet noose. Democracy sold with a luxury excuse. Villain in a suit, smiling for the press. Gold-plated truth, but the lie's expensive. Money as a weapon, silence is the method. Shake your hand clean while they move so reckless. Villain in a suit, pen heavier than guns. Sign a dotted line, whole city come undone. Champagne, villains toast while the poor man starve. Play chess with lives from a marble yard. They don't need violence, the numbers do that. Markets crash quiet, they profit off that. Short the collapse, hedge the pain. Bet on disaster, collecting rain. Gyrational deft in a tailored disguise. Old money roots for colonial ties. From oil to prison, same blueprint. Exploit the labor, then call it fluent. They speak in percentages, hiding claws. Morality pause when profit pauses. White collar clean but the ledger red. History written by those well fed. When wealth build wars and truth stay mute. That's the real villain in a suit. Power don't shout, it whisper and grin. Evil look clean when it dressed to win. Marble floors but the blood run deep. Deals in daylight, corruption cheap. Villain in a suit, smiling for the press. Gold-plated truth, but the lie's expensive. Money as a weapon, silence is the method. Shake your hand clean while they move so reckless. Villain in a suit, pen heavier than guns. Sign a dotted line, whole city come undone. Champagne, villains toast while the poor man starve. Play chess with lives from a marble yard. Power ain't loud, it's calculated. The voice of a god.